And then exhale, cross it behind your right leg towards the right corner of your mat behind you. Inhale up to the left, exhale down to the right. Inhale, exhale, and then keep swinging. Loosening the hip, finding circulation into the hip area. And then inhale, go up. So I just came back from a long trip. I traveled overseas to go see my family in France. And so I'm just going to do this practice with you, my first substantial practice to reset a little bit and be here right now and just get back in touch with my strength and flexibility. I also did a fast just prior to today. I hope you like it. It's an all-level practice, so anybody can join, but it's a complete practice. All right. So let's come standing onto your mat, and we'll come to the top of our mat. Let's bring your feet hip-width apart. And let's take an inhale and sweep the arms. And then exhale, hands at the heart. Good. And then inhale, hollow the belly, lift the arms, look up. Exhale, hands at the heart. Relax the shoulders as you do this. Inhale, sweep. Looking up, and exhale, hands at the heart. Will hinge at the hips into a flat back. Inhale right here. Exhale. Micro bend the knees a little. Inhale, exhale. And just hinge right at the hips. So feel free to bend the knees more, but allow your spine to be fully flat. Shoulder blades onto your back. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax the head and neck a little bit more. And then try to come close with your forearms against your knees. So I'm going to bend my knees here. I'm just warming up. And then inhale, exhale. Just hang out right here. We're going to shift the weight from side to side. Moving around, allowing the glutes and the lower back to ease into this posture. Letting the breath be part of you, using your Ujjayi breath as usual. If you're not familiar with this breath, I do have a segment on breath and how. Yes, so you can check out this one video that I have on breath and pranayam and Ujjayi breath technique. It's one of the most important things to learn with yoga to start out with. And this is one of the things that I find that is not being taught in class. And then release the arms into your standing fold. Allow your belly to come close to your thighs if you can. Breathe in and breathe out. You can use a block here to reach the floor. And then let's step back into your downward dog, one step at a time. Inhale into your plank. And exhale, drop the knees. Release the hips forward. Roll the shoulders back, open the heart for a semi-upward dog, just to warm up. And then inhale, pull up, downward dog. Exhale. Letting your body open up into this posture. Inhale, come forward into your plank. Drop the knees. Exhale. Reach the hips forward, shoulders back, look up a little bit. Inhale here. Exhale back, downward dog. Let the breath flow. Hollowing the belly in and up towards your lower back. Anchoring the heels towards the floor. You can sway your hips from side to side again to ease the spine. And then inhale, come into your plank. Open the chest, drop the knees, drop the hips forward. Inhale, open the heart. And exhale back, downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out. The flow of your yoga session depends on the breath that you, the quality of the breath that you have. So if you can breathe through your nose only, making the sounding at the throat. Let's take one more breath. Inhale into your plank. Do a low push-up here all the way down, nice and slow. Exhale down and release. Bhujangasana, cobra, shoulder blades onto your spine, and then press up and exhale down. We'll do 3. Inhale up. Exhale. Just warming up. Inhale up. And then pressing back. Child's pose. Very nice. Let's come back up. We'll bring ourselves into our downward dog. Inhale up. Bring the feet together at the back of the mat. Right leg comes up. Inhale. Hanging out right here. Rotating the right foot around one direction. And then switching. We're going to sway the right leg at a diagonal behind us. So moving to the right at the top right here, and then dropping to the left, towards the left side of the corner of our mat. And then inhale up to the right, exhale down left. And we'll keep moving. Breathing gently. Just moving the hip around. Last one. Inhale up and stack open. Open the hips. Reaching. Stacking the hips on top of each other. Inhale. Exhale. And last breath. Stepping right foot forward for your high lunge. Inhale, let's sweep. Two breaths. Last one. Inhale, let's bring the left arm forward and right arm back. And then lean over your front thigh. Left arm stay alongside your ear. And let's hop. Warrior 3. Inhale. Lift the left leg. Keep your gaze on one spot. One more breath. Windmill around, warrior 2. Relaxing your shoulders, align the hip bones to the floor, and then gaze over your right hand. Again, rely on your breath. One more breath. Inhale, flip the palms, reverse your warrior. Inhale up. And exhale. Side angle stretch. We're going to do the easy version, elbow to knee. One more deep breath here. Let's straighten the front leg for your Utthita Trikonasana and gradually go down. Keep the left arm over the ear. Let the left arm be towards the back of your ear. Last one. Inhale, windmill up. Goddess. So try to sit here with your knees over your ankle, kneecaps aiming towards the toes with your cactus arms. Sitting. Good. One last breath. And then exhale, we'll windmill around into your high push-up. Inhale. Low push-up. Exhale. Upward dog. Inhale. Adho mukha Svanasana, your downward dog. Exhale. Nice big breath. Try to regain your strength and balance. We'll bring the feet together at the back of your mat for your three-legged. Left leg comes up this time. And we're going to swing the left leg. Well, first rotate your foot around. Choose one direction. And then the other. We're going to reach the leg to the left, top left of the wall. And then exhale, cross it behind your right leg towards the right corner of your mat behind you. Inhale up to the left. Exhale down to the right. Inhale, exhale, and then keep swinging. Loosening the hip, finding circulation into the hip area. And then inhale, go up. Stack the hips. You can bend the knee if you want here. I like to just find room by bending the knee. Make sure you don't twist at the waist. Keep the shoulders facing the floor, the chest. Take one last breath. Inhale higher. And then exhale, let's step. High lunge. Take a moment here to anchor your feet properly and then sweep up. All right, let's lean forward. So left arm goes back, right arm stays alongside your ear and lean over your thigh. Strong back leg. You can feel this in the left thigh, left glute. Look to the floor in front of you or your toes. And we're going to push forward into our warrior three. Inhale, hop, hop. Lift that back leg. Align the hip bones towards the floor. Lift from the right inner thigh. One last breath. Warrior two. So opening up into your hip open. It's a hip opener, the warrior two. So you want to point the left kneecap towards the left toes. And then the right foot is kind of turned in a little bit. And then try to cup the back foot to lift your right inside of your foot, your arch. Sit the front quad, try to stay steady. Big inhale, big exhale. Inhale, reverse the warrior, nice and easy. You can look up towards your hand or the ceiling. Last breath. Side angle stretch, so we're doing the easy version. Feel free to do something deeper if you feel like it. Nice big breath, big exhale. Squeeze your right glute here, engage that back leg. Last one. Straightening your front knee for your Utthita Trikonasana. So you can start with your hand onto your ankle or shin. Right arm stays pointing forward over your ear. Looking up towards the sky. We want to try to press the ribs down here. We don't want to arch the side torso. Last deep breath. And inhale, let's come back up. Goddess pose. So turn the toes out, sit into a squat, wide legs. And then Jaya Mudra with your palms together. Over your head, move the elbows back. Sitting. Just working with your breath to let the difficult moment pass. You can do your goddess pose, goddess arm now. Palm facing inwardly. Close your eyes for a second. Hands at the heart. Let's turn the heels out and the toes in. Big breath. Hands on the lower back. So fingertips pointing up. For a mini back bend before we move into our wide leg standing fold. Your Prasarita Padottanasana. Let's squeeze the glutes as well here. Inhale, elbows go back. Open the heart center towards the ceiling. Look up and back. And then let's come center. Hands at the waist. Come halfway forward. So flat back here. Micro bend the knees. Don't lock those knees ever. And then reach for the heart to go down. Shift your weight slightly forward onto the balls of your feet. And then drop, drop. Keep dropping. Let the top of the head aim for the floor. No hands here if you can. Only the strength of your legs. And if you don't touch like I am, I'm not exactly touching, that's fine. We're just loosening up the body. Couple more breaths. Last one. Nice. Bring the hands on the floor, underneath your chest, flat back. And open up with the right arm up, twisting at the waist. Inhale up, breathe. Turn the torso sideways from the waist. And then releasing. Hands to the floor, right hand down, left arm up. Twisting at the waist, or again facing to the side of the room with your torso. Last breath. And then releasing, real nice. We're gonna heel toe the feet together for a deep fold with your hand to toe pose here. So hook the peace finger inside the big toe and under. And then inhale, we'll do a standing fold first. So flat back here, draw the sternum bone forward, and then exhale, hinge at the hips as best you can. Pull with the arms, your torso down. Try not to round too much, bend the knees if you need to. Relax the head and neck. Nice big breath. Couple more. Nice. And then inhale, halfway up. We're going to heel toe the feet closer together. It will be easier for our hand to toe pose standing. Left hand to your waist. We're going to come up with the right foot in our hand. And if this is not possible for you, just come standing and grab your foot while you're standing. So inhale, let's go up. I usually like to bend my knee to gain my strength and balance. And then I go straight. Just keep your gaze on one spot. Nice. Let's take one more breath. Push through the heel. Bring the foot in. And release. All right, let's take an inhale and sweep. Exhale, bow over your legs, fold. Gorilla pose here. So bring the palms straight under from the front of the foot. Palms up. Bring your toes right at the tip. I'll turn around so you can see. Bring the toes right at the mound of your palm there, of your thumb. And then relax. Inhale, lengthen the sternum bone down. Bend the knees. Just try to bring the weight of your body onto the mound of your palm. This is free pressure. Let the pressure be there. One more breath. And releasing. Real nice. Heel to your feet together. And this time, right hand to waist. Left hand into your hand to toe pose. So lift the chest here. Don't stay down with your torso. Lift the chest. You can bend the standing leg to lift the left leg. You can bring it with your knee bent, like so. Or straight leg in front of you. And then straighten up once you have your balance. And then releasing. Release the foot. Real nice. Okay. All right, let's bring your feet together and we'll do our tree pose while we're here. So we want to gaze on one spot. Let's start bringing the right knee in. You can grab onto it, slide your hand onto your ankle, open the knee to the side, and then push in against the left thigh. Once you have your balance, Bring your arms up. Make sure you don't hang out too far forward with your left thigh. So you want to push your thigh back, basically, so you feel the weight of your body onto your heel more. Nice, real nice. Okay, we're going to grab the foot with both hands. We try to stay on the same leg. And then set up for a half lotus, standing. So hold on to your foot, the back of the foot with your left hand. And then drop the knee. Nice, drop the knee. And releasing. We're not doing the full posture here. It's a standing fold as well with a bind. Not today. All right, let's take an inhale. Sweep up. Open the feet. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, sweep back up. Standing in your Tadasana. Let's get ready for your tree pose on the left side. So gaze in front of you. Take a moment. Always take your time when you do your standing balances to compose yourself. So you want to get your breath ready. Grab your knee, left knee. We're on the left leg. Grab your ankle. Push the foot as high as you can on your inner thigh. Try to lock the thigh into the foot and the foot into the thigh. And then if you lose it like this, just come back to it. Sweep the arms once you have your balance. And stay there. Empty your heads of thoughts. All you have to do is breathe into your Ujjayi breath, your oceanic breath. This is why we do yoga. So we can empty our heads of thoughts and be in the moment. We're right here. If you're not in the moment, you'll fall. Good. One last breath. Hands at the heart. Pause and then release. Real good. All right, let's shake those legs. Let's come to the top of your mat. One more time. Take an inhale. Sweep the arms. Exhale. Bow over your legs and fold. Inhale in your half lift. Adho Uttanasana. And then exhale back. Downward dog. Try to give me the best down dog of your day. With your feet hip width apart. Align the ankles with the feet and legs. Make sure you don't pronate them one way or the other. And then inhale, come forward into your plank, high push-up. And then exhale, lower down. Urdhva Mukha, upward dog. Inhale, and then exhale back. Adho Mukha, downward dog. Inhale into your plank, low push-up. Onto 5 counts. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So this is how you gain strength. Slow movement really help to gain a little bit of extra strength. All right, let's come onto the floor for your Shavasana Locust pose. We'll do a Hatha version. So fist your hands and then bring the hands underneath your thighs. Chin on the mat. So both hands in the fleshy part of your thighs. And we only lift the legs here. So inhale to lift, chin on the mat, shoulders back, and breathe. And release, real nice. So the less we do, the less we can do. Hence the reason why you want to persist, especially as you age. I just had a birthday, so do I dare say my age? Probably not. No, I don't hide it. But anyway, so forehead to mat here. Take a few breaths, relax. Full Shalabhasana Locust pose. So lift the thighs, lift the arms alongside your ears, lift the torso, and breathe. Deep breath. And then releasing. I'm getting a cramp. I haven't done this in a while. Ah, beautiful. So we're going to do a twist here while we're here to help cramp in my kind of my love handles here. All right, so bring the right knee. So you're on your left side. Bring the right knee hip height on the side of you. And we're going to bring the right arm around and do a recline twist this way. A reverse version. So left, both arms are wide open. Shoulder height. And roll your head to the right. Big breath. Big exhale. Take one more. And then releasing the legs. Let's come back onto your belly. And then we'll do the other side. So again, this time we'll bring the left knee hip height on the side. Right arm up. And then left arm up towards the sky and roll onto your back. Extend the arms straight out from your shoulders. Roll your head left. So that left knee may not touch the floor, that's fine. But you should feel a nice opening in your lower back, all the way into your glutes. Big breath, close your eyes. Big exhale. Nice. Couple more. Last one. Now let's take a couple more breaths, as a matter of fact. Nice, open breath. Let it be really big and emphasize the breath into your belly by expanding deeper. Good. We'll come back onto our belly. Come back center. Bring your hands on either side of your chest for your Bhujangasana cobra. So inhale, roll the shoulders back, and then consolidate the legs and lift. Exhale down, forehead to mat. This time we'll grab the feet for our bow pose. So grab the ankles if you can. If you cannot reach, it can happen in the beginning. So grab your toes rather than the ankle. Or strap both feet and close the gap between the strap and the feet, between your hands and the feet. So bring your hands as close to your feet as possible. And then inhale, we'll pull up. Pushing the feet away from you to pull you up. Inhale, go higher. Staying. Inhale, go higher. Inhale, a little higher yet. Last one, higher. And exhale down. Good, beautiful. All right, let's flip ourselves over. So flip yourself over. And then bring your feet flat on the floor. We'll do another back bend. Easy does it. So you want to bring your feet hip width apart on the floor, feet flat, and then touch the heels with your fingertips. Inhale to come up, tailbone up. Tuck the arms and shoulders underneath you. Palms can be flat, or you can reach the back of the hand against the inside of your feet, ankles. Every breath allows you to go a little higher. Tailbone forward and up. Let the body expand. Don't be afraid. Last breath. Higher up yet. And then exhale, releasing. Very nice. Let's walk your feet at the edges of your mat on either side of you. And then let's drop the knees on the right for your windshield wipe. Inhale, exhale. Just stay right there. Add extra weight with your foot on top of your knee. If you're really close to the floor, like I am, big breath. Good, we'll take one more and we'll release the feet and go to the other side. Again, use your left foot to give you a little extra weight. For a deeper stretch, deeper release. Nice, last breath. All right, let's come back center and bring your legs together. We'll move into our shoulder stand. I'm going to remove my glasses. I feel like they're in the way. You want to make sure you have enough room behind you so we can also do our Halasana flower pose. All right, let's bring you. So you may need momentum. I know some people, they have to sit up. And if you don't, just roll back, push yourself up, and we'll bring the legs up. So adjust your posture. You want to bring your elbows close to one another behind you. Legs straight up. If you can, do the best you can. If your legs are back, that's fine. We start where we at with our flexibility and strength. This is not a competition. We don't compare each other with other people. When I started yoga in my 20s, I couldn't touch the floor with my hands in a standing fold. And I was young. So always your gaze goes up to your toes. You can fan your toes open. Let the breath be smooth. Nice deep. Try to stay there. We're letting the blood circulate into the heart center and the brain especially, to flush out all toxins. When we come out of this posture, everything changes. We'll bring the right leg back behind us so you can reach with the toe towards the floor. If you don't touch the floor, that's fine. Just let the leg hang over you. Big breath. Good, we'll come back up. Switch leg, left leg back. Bring the legs up. And we'll go to the side now. So right leg goes straight to the side, about the height of your head. So you should be able to see it, your foot, in the peripheral vision of your eyes. Straighten the legs as best you can. Nice. Come on, back up. Other side. Left leg goes straight out to the side. Strong legs. Flex the left foot towards the floor. Last one. Come on, back up. Soles of feet together in your froggy pose here. So keeping the crotch facing up towards the ceiling. Don't collapse here, just stay up. Knees aiming out to the side. Soles of feet touching entirely. And then we'll open the legs straight out, keeping the inner thighs facing the ceiling. Legs up together. And we'll finish with Halasana, plow pose. So bring your feet towards the floor. You can hold on to your back, or if your feet touch the floor, you can interlace the hands. If you need support here for your neck, hold on to your lower back. We'll give you a little extra support. Inner thighs go up towards the sky. Last 2 breaths. Bend the knees on either side of your ears. Deaf man pose, keep the feet on the floor or nearby. And then we'll roll out. Nice and gentle, control your movement. And we go straight into our counter posture. Bring the hands flat underneath your thighs. Legs are straight. Lift yourself off the floor with your elbows. Drop the head back, arch the back. Try to lift the heart. Open your eyes, look straight back. Deep breath. Last one. Chin in and release yourself flat on the floor. Beautifully done. Let's bring we'll finish with another twist. So bring the right knee into your chest. And then guide your knee to your left for your supine twist. Big breath. Big exhale. And then keep pressing that knee down as long as you keep the right shoulder on the mat. Let's come back center. Other side, left knee in, right leg straight down. Big breath. And then guide your knee to your right. Keeping your left shoulder on the mat, very important. Let the breath help you twist deeper. Every exhale relaxes your spine and you find more elongation. Good. Let's come back center. All right, nicely done, everyone. Let's grab those knees, rock, roll from side to side, massage your lower back on the floor. Before we finish, we're going to do a seated forward fold. I feel like we are amiss here. So rock, roll maybe a couple times if you feel like you could. Make sure you're round the back, nice and smooth on the floor, no stumping. And then come seated. So legs straight, inhale, sweep up, and exhale, deep fold. Good. Just allowing the torso to aim forward more than the legs. Finding elongation in your hamstring and the lower back as well. Good, beautiful. Breathe generously. Couple more breaths. Let yourself just relax and hang over the legs, down a little bit deeper maybe. Shoulders back. You don't want your shoulders to hug your ears, just release them back. Good, inhale, let's come back up. And we'll lie back to finish in our, so you can roll back if you want. Happy baby pose. So this back is fully flat here, nice and long neck. Grab your feet, move the feet up facing the ceiling, press the sacrum to the mat and breathe into your belly. Try to expand the navel. You can do the gorilla pose, hand over your feet if you want. Deep breath. Good, last one. And releasing your legs. Again, feel free to do any posture you need to care for your body. Any kinks you might feel and that you need to release, right? Do the posture that works for you. Otherwise, just set up yourself into your Savasana, rock your hips from side to side. Big breath, slide your shoulder blades underneath your spine for support of your back. Relax the legs to the width of the mat. And then slowly release the breath. Let it become normal, natural, the way you normally breathe. Let go of your Ujjayi breath. Give yourself this time in your Shavasana. It's so healing and rewarding versus skipping and going about your day. Just feeling content and fulfilled. Revel in the love of your practice, what it does for you, how it nurtures you, how it resets the clock, how it empties your anxiety and thoughts. That's what yoga does. It helps us grow spiritually, improve our level of focus. We start living in the moment a little bit more every time. And start coming back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Regaining your senses. Roll your legs from side to side. And then we'll bring the knees into our chest. Bring your knees right onto you. Roll from side to side to release your back further. Real nice. We'll roll onto our side. Normally left, right side. Relax in your fetal pose. And then press yourself up into a seated position. You can sit on your blanket if you want. Easy pose. Cross-legged. Take a second here. With a tall spine. Just keep your eyes closed. Let the breath be soft. Just feeling really full and content and relieved. Completely fulfilled. Remind yourself of this sensation, how you feel after class or after this particular class maybe. Whenever you feel a little bit of anxiety or you just feel out of sort in life or for a moment, it happens, just come back to this and just try to reenact it, live it again. Feel free. So bring your palms together, deep breath, deep exhale, namaste, many blessings. And so if you want to deepen your practice and you need a little bit of guidance on how to go about it, or just more in-depth knowledge about how to practice through your day, not just when at home or seated in a seated position, you can, I'll put the link down below, but I have a program that you can follow at your own pace. And it will help you just really broaden your perspective and just broaden your spiritual practice. Or if you haven't started yet, this is actually a perfect guide. It takes you from the very beginning to a deeper level. All right, beautiful. Thank you for being here, and I shall see you again on the next video.